Hello and welcome everyone to our next session of Node.js in the series of Get Up and Start Running. In this, we were dealing with Express JS. So now we'll move to the next feature of Express JS, which is middleware. So in the previous session, we dealt about how to create the APIs, the endpoints, or the routes. Now we also dealt with how to pass the response as a JSON, define that the response is getting passed as a JSON, status codes like 404, 403, which is for unauthorized. So these were the things that we dealt in the previous session. Now in this session, we'll be dealing with middleware. Now what exactly is middleware? For that, let's go to its website. Just search for Middleware Express JS. That's it. Go to the first link. And what exactly is the middleware is that the middleware is a function in between the route call. So before the route call that happens, this middle function gets called before that in order to apply any application logic. Say for example authorization, authentication authorization, or any parsing or validation of the input even before the route gets called. So that is why this middleware function has access to the request object, the response object, and it has the one more the third object, which is the next function that needs to be called. So better to show it to you than discuss. So what we'll do is that this was our code which we wrote in the last session. So what we did here, just for example, in app.get, what we were doing, if the root is /admin, it is just passing saying that it's a forbidden root and this is not authorized. Now what we want to do over here is that let's create a middleware for it. So simply we'll do app.use. Now app.use will help us to create a middleware, and the first parameter argument is to provide the route. We'll say it's /admin. So anything starting with /admin. Now it doesn't matter what the end is. It's /admin /anything. If it starts with /admin, it will first of all even before going into this function, it will come in this middleware. And this middleware which obviously will have a callback which will accept the request parameter, the response parameter, and a next function. Now this next function object is nothing but this. So whenever we'll call next, this in turn will get called whatever we have defined for that particular route. Okay, so what we'll do first of all is now we suppose we have an application logic in which only my name, that is Vivek, should get passed. So and that should get in the form of query parameter. So how to access query parameters? It should be req dot query dot name. So if at all it is present, and so it should not be like it's not present at all, that is the person has not passed name at all. So anything question mark name is equal to if it is present, and if its value is Vivek, then only it will go to the next function. Else, now going to the next function, which means then only it will go inside this particular function. Else we will just send the request back here only, say that oh you are not authorized to it. So we'll copy this particular, this is to send the not authorized message. This is not, you would see, will say that you're not authorized to view this particular information. And now this is all for this particular middleware. So this is the middleware which we have created. This is the middleware which we have created on the root, this one /admin. Now this is the actual get method of /admin. Now see here one more thing, in /admin we haven't provided any method. So it can be get, post, put, delete, any HTTP verb it can be. So one such we have here is get of slash admin. So whenever there is a slash of get slash admin, and we have obviously passed through the initial restriction of that only Vivek name should be passed, we will simply do a res.send over here and say that it's hello, whatever the name was passed. So it was req.query.name. Now this variable, this value will always be existing if it comes into this function. Why? Because this check is already been made over here. This check is already been made, so value is existing, and it's obviously Vivek, so it will print a hello over here. So this is the thing. Okay, let's save it. Run it, server started, and go to the browser. Now this is a browser. In this we'll have a localhost, that's 3000, and say /admin. In the /admin, let's say what happens when we do a simple /admin. Say we are not authorized to view this page. Why? Because we are not passing any query parameter with this. We are not passing any question mark. Let's say we pass a question mark, say with name only. We pass, but we pass it at something else. Say John. Even John, you are not authorized. We don't pass name at all. What we'll do is that we'll pass age. We'll say age 25. Just I'm taking any random parameter here. Oh, it's not authorized. Name has to be there, and that name has to be Vivek. So name is Vivek. I'm passing over here. Oh, and we are getting hello Vivek. Okay, we have a plus sign here. We'll correct it. Okay, so this is how it is getting printed. Even if I pass it as a small letter, it's not authorized. It's only when I'm passing the completely is as capital V, I, E, K, it's getting passed. And it's printing me this. Now, there's one more special feature of middleware that I want to discuss, and it was, say for example, okay, first of all we'll correct this. It was hello. As I was telling, anything that starts with /admin, that any root will come over here. So we'll have a couple of roots. Say /admin/India Spain. That's it. So what will happen in India? It will be Namaste, and here we have hola. We'll have similarly an exclamation mark for hello also for the rest of a global audience. And if it is any of this, so all these three are starting with /admin, so this middleware will be used for them. Let's see, does it really work? Okay, I'm here. Okay, let's restart the server first. Server restarted. If it is normal admin, it's hello Vivek. If it is admin /India, Namaste, and if it is say for Spain, it's hola. It's in Spanish. So that's how we implement a middleware. See, these are all the different versions of the apps, the roots which we have created, but these all share a common middleware. So this way what we can do is that we can put an authentication layer, like say after a person has verified his password, a username password, he'll get a token, and that token he'll pass with each successive request. Now each successive request will first of all go to this middleware, and we'll check whether that token is valid or not. If that token is valid, then only we'll let it proceed. So this is a kind of a first base gate that needs to be passed in order to come to the rest of the request, and it's one common gate. So this is all we have for middleware. Thank you all. In the next, we'll discuss about how to serve files and mention a static files. That's it for today. Thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.